नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य दोस्ते सतारिणे। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परमः कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर् गोविंदः सर्वकारण कारणम्। ओम तत्सत्। Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge which can be joyfully performed, Susukam Kartam, and the everlasting knowledge, Avyayam, so which is always there, time-tested knowledge. So in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is teaching us, we are studying in the 6th chapter about controlling the mind. In fact, Krishna has taught us everything in the 32 slokas, how to control our mind. So we know that mind is between the senses and intelligence. So if intelligence controls the mind, then it is good for the soul. So that means if we have intelligence, then it is good for us. We can control the mind. If you don't have intelligence, that means the senses will control the mind. So now, how can we gain intelligence and how we are losing intelligence? That's what we need to do. Again, to repeat, intelligence is very important for us to control the mind. So this is like very nice analogy is given, like a chariot. So in the Kathopanishad it is given. So Atman, this body Sariram is Ratham Evacha. So Atmanam Ratinam Vidhi. Atmanam Ratinam Vidhi Sariram Ratham Evacha. That's what. So this Atma, the soul, is the passenger sitting on the chariot. That's what Atmanam Ratinam. Whereas Sariram Ratham Evacha. So this Sarira, this body, is the chariot. So the Buddhi is the Sarati. Buddhim tu Viddhi Sarati. So intelligence is the charioteer who is driving the chariot. And Indriyani Hayai Ahu. The senses are the horses. Indriyani Hayai Ahu. So that way it's a very nice analogy, very easy for us to understand the relationship between how Indriyani Parani Ahu Indriyabhya Param Manasastu Parabuddhi Yo Buddhi Paratastu Saha. If we are riding on a chariot, what is superior? What is the inferior thing there? First of all, of course, we need the chariot to ride. But simply the chariot itself is there, then you cannot simply use it unless the horses are there, and the driver is there, and the driving instrument, the rope which is connecting the horses and the driver is there, and the passenger sitting on the chariot is there. So you will not use the chariot if just the chariot alone is useless. So that's why this body is there. So this body is compared to the chariot. And okay, horses are there. But if there is no driver, so or no passenger, then there is nothing controlling the horses. So what the chariot and the horses will do? But definitely the horses can pull the chariot. So definitely the horses are superior to the chariot. So senses are superior to the body. So that's why indriyani parani ahu. So the senses are superior to the body. Whereas indriyebhya param manakam. So the instrument, the driving instrument, basically the rope, what we are using to control the horses. So that is very important to control the horses. So there is a mind. So mind is the mind. So that way, pragraha, mind is the driving instrument. And then if all these things are there, but if there is no intelligence, if there is no driver, so then again there is no use. The mind will be under the control of the horses. Correct? The driving instrument what we are using, so if there is no driver sitting on the chariot, so then the horses will take control of them. So that's why the mind is superior than the senses. So indriyani parani ahu indriyebhya param manaka, and manasastu para buddhi. So the buddhi, the intelligence is superior to the mind. So that way the driver is. So that's why we need to have intelligence. If you don't have intelligence, the passenger is still sitting on the chariot. For example, the passenger, the soul. So that is indriyani parani ahu indriyebhya param managa manasastu para buddhi yo buddhe paratastu saha. So the passenger sitting on the chariot is above the intelligence. So because he wants to tell the intelligence where to go. So that way we need to use this body to go to Goloka. So that means we need to have the intelligence, we need to have the driver, and we should control our mind through the intelligence. So that way the horses will be all the time under the control of the intelligence, control of the mind. So that way the chariot will go in the right direction. So, but if our mind is focusing on the sense objects, so if our mind is thinking about the sense objects, so that means the mind, the instrument, the driving instrument is not very steady. It's not very strong enough to control the senses. So it is simply going after the senses, because even in really also when the chariot, when the intelligence is, when the driver is riding the chariot, so he has to hold the mind, hold the driving instrument very strongly. Because otherwise horses are the 5 horses, for example, 5 senses. So they are all going. We cannot, the driver of the chariot cannot hold it easy. He has to hold it tight so that he can control it. So if that is not there, if intelligence is not there, if the mind is focusing on something else, then if you lose the intelligence, for example, if you don't have, if you are not devotees of Krishna, there is a problem. So if we are not able to gain that intelligence, so if you are not able to get that driver, so if our intelligence is many branched, Bahusakahi anantascha buddhayo avyavasayinam. So that means if you are not able to hold it very strongly, so if the intelligence is many branched, so vivasayatmika buddhiki ekeka kurunandana. So a person who is resolute in his determination, he has got a very steady intelligence. So, but if you don't have that intelligence, if our intelligence is many branched, so then the intelligence cannot hold it very tight. It cannot control the horses, control the senses. So at that point of time, even one of the roaming senses on which the mind focuses can carry away the intelligence. just like a boat on the water is swept away by a strong wind. The senses are so strong and impetuous that they forcibly carry away the mind, even a person who is endeavoring to control them. So that's what we need to understand. That's what. The senses are very strong. The senses are very powerful. So if we don't use our intelligence, so if we don't have this bhakti, devotion unto Krishna, if we lose our intelligence, so that's what buddhi naso. So buddhi naso pranasyati. So then we are in big trouble. So that's why this mind control is very, very important. That's why Krishna is teaching us that you should control the mind. Without controlling the mind, it is not possible to become a yogi. It's not possible to achieve the status of yoga. So the mind control is very, very important. So that's what we are studying in the last 32 slokas, basically the first 32 slokas of the 6th chapter. So we are studying and understanding very clearly how to focus our mind on Krishna, how to control our mind, how to make our mind as our best friend, scientifically. Krishna is teaching us very, very scientific. So this science is very important. We need to understand it's very, very important. So we have to follow. We have to follow in our life. That's very, very important. So we need to follow everything. All the steps, all the instructions given by Krishna. So only thing is that we need to have that desire to please Krishna. So that desire to serve Krishna. So that's what is going to help us to follow all these things. Because Krishna is also helping us. Krishna is also putting a lot of efforts. And Krishna is guiding us and he is arranging everything for us. So otherwise we are not here. Otherwise this is not going to happen like what we are doing. What we are doing every day, at least 6 days a week. And we are studying. And we had even wonderful event last Sunday. The devotees in Delhi, they were able to come and meet together and have the association of each other. So that was really, really very wonderful. And that's what we want, such kind of satsanga. So that is known as satsanga. So the sadhu sangha, basically the devotees are assembling. So that's what we want to achieve in every place, every city. So even earlier, the devotees in Bangalore also did the same thing. So now we are going to do this often. So it's definitely going to happen. So and then other cities also we are going to grow like this. So there is no doubt. So that means every city we will have the groups of devotees who can meet together and they can plan very well to how to serve Krishna, how to please Krishna. Because our goal is only one thing, nothing else. Just spread Krishna's message, this Bhagavad Gita. We ourselves are getting connected with Krishna, studying this Bhagavad Gita, understanding this Bhagavad Gita, and we just have to spread this message. And that can happen only if we follow. And that will also happen if we simply study this Bhagavad Gita every day like what we are doing. So this we should continue forever, which we are going to do, which Krishna is going to help us. And we have complete faith and belief on Krishna, and that's going to happen. And when that progress happens, so over a period of time, now we are going to slowly identify such teams of devotees everywhere, every city, every place, every village, everywhere it can happen. It is going to become a miracle actually. Just everyone is sitting in the same place and they are able to continue their sadhana, get the knowledge and chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and spread Krishna's message. So we are getting such opportunities. This is very, very, very rare opportunity. So in this Kali Yuga, we have got such opportunity and we are making use of it. And our focus is only Krishna, nothing else. So that way we will be able to go to Krishna. We'll be able to make as much progress as possible in this life. So we are going to definitely, we will be able to see how Krishna is helping us in our life every day. Every effort, every attempt, whatever we do, we will be able to see Krishna's mercy. So Krishna, the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna is with us and he's promising, Krishna is promising that he is there for, he is there to help us. And if we just follow Krishna's instructions in Bhagavad Gita, we will be able to receive that help. And our mind is going to become very peaceful and very clear. And we know what we are doing it. And we will not be attached to anything in this material realm. And that way, by Krishna's causeless mercy, every day we are making progress on. So, and that's how we are able to study and understand all these 32 slokas in the 6th chapter. And we understood, Krishna said very clearly that we need to act first to achieve that status of yoga. So in the beginning, that's what is needed. And once we Arurukshir Muner Yogam Karma Karanam Uchyate. So in the beginning, so before achieving yoga, to achieve yoga, so the one has to work. So the cause, the reason for us to work is to achieve yoga. So that's what is very important. For that reason, we need to work without any attachment, without getting affected by the results. So that's what is very important. So that way, if we focus our mind on Krishna only all the time, so following this Bhagavad Gita, so then slowly we will be able to achieve that status of yoga. Once we become a yogi, yoga rudasya, once we achieve that status of yoga rudasya tasyaiva samaha karanam uchyate. At that point of time, the cause, the reason to stop our work, the reason should be that we have achieved yoga. So the reason to start, the reason to do our action, to do our duty is that to achieve yoga. And the reason to stop working is that we achieved yoga. So to achieve and we achieved. So that's what. So that should be the only reason. So to become a yogi, so we need to understand this Bhagavad Gita. And by Krishna's caused us mercy, it's already happening. So we are able to follow, we are able to understand. So that's why we very successfully finished all these slokas where Krishna is teaching us how to control our restless mind, basically. So simply following Krishna's instructions, we will be able to control. So in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, so now Krishna is teaching us that our mind has to become very steady, just like a lamp in a windless place. A lamp in a windless place does not waver. So like that, our mind should not waver at all. It should be very steady. So, yatha dipo nivatasto nengate sopama smrita yogino yatha chittasya yunjato yogam atmanagam. So that's what we should do. So we should make our mind very steady and very stable, and it should not waver. So for that, Krishna has taught us very clearly in Bhagavad Gita what we need to do. So we need to simply chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That's it. So if we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day, if we practice doing that, and if we achieve that perfection in that, so I have also mentioned in the past that practice makes permanent. So then it will make a permanent, means our mind is permanently going to be focused only on Krishna. So that practice. So that's what practice makes permanent. So that way we can slowly and steadily sanai uparame buddhya driti grihitaya atma samstam mana kritva nakinchit api chintaye. So this kind of practice we need to do gradually, step by step. Then we will gain the determination with intelligence, through intelligence, and then we will be able to keep the mind under the control of the self. So that way we will not be thinking about anything else other than Krishna only. So we need to think only about Krishna, nothing else. So that's how our life should become. Our mind should get addicted to Krishna. So that's what is very important. So that means it should be always going after Krishna. So the mind should be only thinking and remembering Krishna only, nothing else. So knowing very well that nothing else in this world is permanently connected with us, nothing else other than Krishna. So with that kind of knowledge, when we study this Bhagavad Gita, definitely we will achieve that status of yoga. So at that time, we will be able to find happiness within ourselves. Anta sukam, yonta suko, antararama. So that's what is Tatantaga Jyotiryevayaga Sayogi Brahma Nirvana Brahma Bhuta Adhigachati. So the Brahma Bhuta platform we can reach. So now what we are studying in the 6th chapter. So as I mentioned, we already finished 32 slokas in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. In the sloka number 31, what we studied, Krishna is teaching us that Sarvabhuta sthitham yo mam bhajati ekatvam mastitaga sarvata vartamanopi sayogi mayi vartate. Sarvabhuta sthitham yo mam bhajati ekatvam mastitaga. Sarvata Vartamanopi Sayogi Mayi Vartate. So, such a yogi who engages in the worshipful service of the super soul. So that's why Bhajati Ekatvam Asthitaga, only worshipping Krishna, who is seated in everyone's heart. So then in all respects, he is following only Krishna only, knowing that I and the super soul are one, remains always in me in all circumstances. So that's why Sarvata Vartamanopi Sayogi Mayi Vartate. So that's why Mayi Vartate remains always in me. So Sarvata Vartamanopi in all circumstances. So that's what is going to happen. Then in the last sloka, there is 32 sloka. Last time we studied. Krishna is continuing. Krishna taught us very clearly that Atmaupam yena sarvatra samam pashyati Arjuna sukham va yadiva dukkham sayogi paramo matah. Atmaupamyena sarvatra samam pashyati yu Arjuna. So we should compare everyone else as our own self. So that's why we should consider everyone else as our own self in both their happiness and distress. Sukham va yadiva dukkham. In both sukham and dukkham. Sayogi paramo matha. That yogi is the supreme yogi. So that's why Krishna is saying that is my opinion. So he is considered paramo matha. He is considered to be the topmost yogi. So a yogi who treats everyone equally in both their happiness and distress. Sukham va yadiva dukkham. He is a perfect yogi who by comparison to his own self sees the true equality of all beings in both their happiness and their distress. O Arjuna. So then now Arjuna is saying, Krishna has taught very clearly in all these slokas, 32 slokas, how to control the mind. Krishna has given us complete instructions, which we studied many times. We understood. But what Arjuna is telling Krishna? Arjuna uvacha yoyam yogastvaya proktaga samyena madhusudana Yetasyaham na pashyami chanchalatva stitim stiram. O Madhusudana, O killer of the demon Madhu. So, whatever yoga you taught me, Tvaya Proktaga, spoken by you. So, whatever yoga, so described by you, spoken by you, Samyena Madhusudanam, so that yoga, I don't think I can do that. Yetasyagam na pasyami. I don't see myself doing that. Aham. I don't see because the mind is chanchalatvad. So it is not steady. It's sthitam stiram. It's not there. It is chanchalatvad. So chanchalatvad. So etasyaham pashyami chanchalatvam nastitam nastiram. So it is not steady. So it is not possible. So that's what Arjuna is telling, that it is not. I don't think I can do that. So etasyaham na pasyami chanchalatvat stitim stiram. So Arjuna is telling very clearly. So it's we all will also say the same thing. It's very difficult, but it's a very important question which Arjuna is asking. Even in the third chapter also Arjuna asked the question. Then atakena prayuktoyam papam charati purushaga anichanapi varshnaya baladiva niyojita. By what one is impelled to sinful acts unwillingly as if engaged by force. So like that, that's a very important question. Like that, here Arjuna is asking another very important question. He is going to ask in the next sloka also he will say. So he is just stating, he is not even asking like a question. Arjuna is just telling his status. He is telling Krishna that I don't think I can control my mind because the mind is restless. So restless. So that's why Arjuna is telling. Arjuna said, O Madhusudana, the system of yoga which you have summarized appears impractical and unendurable to me, for the mind is restless and unsteady. So that's what Arjuna is telling Krishna. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished this sloka number 33 in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration, because That is the only way we can control our mind. Simply, there is no other way. Even Arjuna is telling like this, that it is difficult to control the mind. I don't see myself controlling the mind. But Krishna is going to tell him, that's what we are going to study in the next slokas, that it's, I agree, but without controlling the mind, there is no way to become a yogi. So that way, we have to simply follow Krishna's instructions. For us, it's very easy. Krishna is giving us opportunities week after week, every day, day after day, we are studying Bhagavad Gita. So definitely we are going to make progress in this. There is no doubt. So let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra now. So we will chant 2 rounds of mantra, which will roughly take about 15 minutes. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimiradasya Jnanajana Salakaya Chakshurunilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruvai Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gauravakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Tulsi Vilas Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna to all the devotees. I kindly request the devotees to use the Zoom raise hand feature to ask your questions to Guruji. Hina Mataji and Subir Mishra Prabhu says, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. There are no questions, Guruji, so far. Thank you, Guruji, for today's class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Chitrita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
And this analogy we have heard and read so many times, but to understand it is the most important thing, Guruji. But it's a wonderful energy. And so, Guruji, if we say the mind is the reins holding the horse, so
Yeah.
can we say Krishna is holding the reins? He itself is the one holding the horses?
Because he gives the intelligence to us.
Yes, Guruji.
Because intelligence
Nice.
comes from Krishna.
Yes, Guruji.
If we love him, if we tesam satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvagam dadami buddhi yogam tam enamam upayantite. So Krishna is teaching us, saying that very clearly, that if we love him, if we render devotional service unto him with love and devotion, then he gives the intelligence. So that way Krishna is loving.
Thank you so much, Guruji. Lovely lesson. Very nice. Thank you very much, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. So it was very nice. Mataji, afterwards we couldn't talk, but I know you had a very nice satsang after that. It was nice meeting.
Very nice satsang, Guruji. Nice satsang. Wonderful satsang. Everybody was there. We had a very nice satsang. And we look forward to more satsang, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. Well planned. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Mataji. Lisa Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you for the class today, Guruji. I feel blessed. Every day I feel blessed, Guruji, that I am a part of this class of yours. Thank you so much. And when we met on Sunday, the same chanting, the same class was at a totally different level as I was a part of the satsang.
Yes. All the devotees were able to come and meet that day. It's very nice, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. So thank you so much for everything, Guruji. Thank you for your effort.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Shabani Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Yes, Guruji. Today also nicely explained by you what is the importance of intelligence and, how the sense organs, really affect our intelligence level, and how to, and then analogy, like we have read so many times, but again, we read it today, like, what is Atma, how Atma is sitting, and the body is the chariot, and the intelligence is the, like we had, the Krishna is, the driver, right? Driving, yeah. So the senses are the horses, and the body is compared to the chariot. And if there is no driver, no one can control the horses. So senses are superior to the body, whereas driving instrument is important, that is mind. That's the way. If there is no driver, mind will be under the control of the senses. Right, Prabhuji?
Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji.
Ah.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Yeah, it's all we are understanding very nicely, Mataji, by Krishna's mercy.
Yeah, so intelligence has got many branches, and how to gain the intelligence and how to, win over the five senses. You really nicely you explained it. And their last, then you shared the dialogues between the Krishna and the Arjuna. So we are also like Arjuna. When I was feeling that how to do that, it's like the question raised at that time by Arjuna, and now we are also having the same question. It's very, very difficult. I mean, it's in the matter of seconds, the mind, goes here and there actually. So even like if you have got that strong determination, still something is like, the war is going on inside. So the war is not outside, the war is inside actually.
Yes, that is correct. Yes, Mataji. Yeah. That's why this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, with the Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we can win in the war. That's what will happen.
Yeah, then you have explained that how the yogi, how to, become like an yogi, and how to engages in the worship of Krishna, how to keep thinking about him. So yes, Prabhuji, understood and following the path. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, just give me 1 minute. I'll be back. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Sheila Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Very nice to hear all this. I'm feeling very much blessed.
Yes.
To be in association.
Krishna's mercy, Mataji. Krishna's
Hare
mercy.
Krishna.
We are able to also meet when you are able to go there. It's very nice, Mataji. Krishna's mercy.
Yes, Guruji, it was very nice.
You do much more wonderful service to Krishna, no doubt, Mataji.
Yeah, it's all his mercy.
His cosmic
And
mercy. His cosmic mercy.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Ahuti Mataji. Hare Krishna.
It was really lovely listening to you today. And the way you said that our mind is just like the driver and how exactly we can control. And truly, it is lovely to hear you every morning. I miss out certain classes. I have certain busy schedule, but then I try my level best to attend most of the classes. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Very nice, Mataji. Krishna's mercy will do good. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Deepesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class, Guruji. Thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness. I don't have any questions today. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Brinda Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class, and nice to know again the chariot example. Our mind is the driver. Yes. So the soul is only desiring the path. is only
The
desiring to
soul
go
should
to
have the
the
intelligence. So then we can go. If we don't have the driver, then we are in trouble. Horses will take control. Yes, Mother. That's a very good analogy. Very, very nice analogy.
Yes. Yes, Guruji. So our intelligence, the more we are connected to Krishna, is our true intelligence, as you always say.
Yes. Yes, yes, Mother. That's correct. If we have Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we are going to get the intelligence. That's
Yes, Guruji. So nice this analogy is. It really helps us to connect our mind, intelligence, soul, senses to the chariot.
Yes.
Yes, Guruji. And very nice. Your program was in Delhi. Very well done.
Yes, 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 Mataji. Very nice. Krishna's mercy.
It was a gathering of all good souls who want to really understand the Bhagavad Gita. Very nice, Guruji.
Yes.
Thank you for your efforts, Guruji, for
Thank you,
connecting all of us. And seeing them also was quite nice.
Yes.
So thanks to our Zoom links.
Yes. Krishna's
Yes.
mercy.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Ashok Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Ashok Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna.
Hare
It's
Krishna.
been always pleasure listening to you, sir.
Yes,
Thank
Prabhu.
you very much for totally engrossing.
Yes, yes. We are getting the complete knowledge,
Yes.
scientific
Yes.
knowledge about our own self. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hare
Yes,
Krishna,
yes.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna,
Rama, Hare Krishna. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Class was very nice, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji.
So whenever there is tough situation, means how we have to handle when we are thinking that because of Krishna's mercy, it will go in a easy way. I felt
Yes.
like that
That is very
nowadays.
much. Yes, yes, Mataji. Krishna's
Class
mercy
was
only.
very
Krishna is saying that by my mercy only all your problems are solved. That way it will definitely happen.
in a very easy way. How it solved it? Like it is a
We don't even
magical
know.
way.
We don't even know. Many times the
Guruji.
problem itself, we won't even know that it is a problem.
True, Guruji, true. And I went to Purandaradasar Aradhana actually. At that time, I felt somewhat different experience. I thought I'll share here. I was about to come back. I was sitting in front of God actually. I was singing a song slowly. A small baby, 2-3 years old baby, she came and she started speaking with me. So nice it was, as if Krishna is coming only and he is speaking with me. Like that I felt, Guruji. And it sat on my lap. It was so close with me. I had never seen that baby only. And it was sitting with me. It was speaking with me. It was very nice experience actually.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Krishna
it
will
told
do all.
tomorrow also I will come. You also come tomorrow. I will come. It told and it went actually. It was very nice to listen to that.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Yeah. That way, keep it all the time. Krishna will keep us in his consciousness, no doubt, Mother.
True,
He knows.
Guruji.
Krishna's mercy,
Hare-
Mother.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Mataji. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Kamlesh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. So you are having fun, huh? You all are having fun. I am missing that.
Yes,
So you are in Delhi right now?
No. I am still in Houston only, Mataji. Next month I am going.
You are in Houston?
Yes. Mataji.
Oh, okay. I did not join yesterday. I think it was late class or something.
Oh, yeah. Because it was. We started. That's correct. We started late because devotees were assembling in Delhi. So 10 o'clock India time we started. It's 10:30 for us. So I'm leaving on February 8th, Mataji. 10th I will reach India.
February 8, and you will have class over there, satsang over there.
Yeah, I will be
Delhi.
going to, we will have a meeting in Delhi and meeting in Bangalore, devotees like what we did. Yes, Mother. Yes.
Oh, so you are meeting all Sumati Mataji and everybody again?
Yes. Again in
Why
Bangalore.
we can't have one house over there when we all go? We just go there when you go.
And also I will visit Delhi also, Mataji. Delhi also we are meeting the devotees. Yes.
Okay, enjoy.
Yeah, you also come, Mataji.
I can, but I am still not settled. It takes time to get settled. I stay there like almost 6 months, you know.
Yes, Mataji.
I am planning to go there every year, but I don't know right now. I'm planning. So I have to go.
Krishna will fulfill our plans, Mother. He will fulfill our
I
desires.
want to see the temples in South, you know. They are very like beautiful temple, very old and all that. I don't know. They are. It's a beautiful place. So it's all his wish. If he wants, I'll go. But we have to try. But I am thankful to you guys, Shashi Rekha Bataji, because of her. If she said come to my place, otherwise I was not going to go anywhere. So I am thankful to all of you.
Definitely, Mother.
Hare Krishna. Because Shyam Sundar Prabhuji's class, if I go late, like then he gets, why you don't wake up? Why you don't sleep? Why you guys don't sleep 8 o'clock?
Yes, Mother. That's correct. I know that.
Yeah, but thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you for the class. Thank you for everything that you do. Great to listen to Kamlesh Mataji's voice. And congratulations to her son. Yesterday she sent me that he has released his first music album. So congratulations to him, and Krishna's blessings to him also to do well in life. And looking forward to your visit, Guruji, to India. And hopefully we will have more satsangs and more people getting together. And Delhi people have really set a very beautiful example for all of us. The way they have gathered together and so beautifully done the program. So thanks to Chitrita Mataji and all the others who gathered there. Very nice. Thank you, Guruji, and a great lesson today on mind control, which we are constantly doing or trying to achieve. So, so that is it's an ongoing process, as they say. It's an ongoing process. So
but definitely year over year, it's getting more.
It definitely gets better. It definitely does get better because we are always able to, relate ourselves to times where we were actually able to control the mind. So that gives us the vairagya, as they say, to do more control. So it is a progressive, thing that happens to us. So thank you very much for the class, Guruji, for reiterating the points again and again, so that it goes deeper into our minds. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna to everyone.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Lakshmi Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Guruji Pranam. Thank you very much for the class. By the costless mercy of Krishna, we are able to enjoy the class and understand everything. Today, the analogy of our body, sharir with a chariot, it is very nice. Sharir with chariot. Ashwas, the horses and the senses, they are overpowering the driver, that is mind. And mind has to control the senses. They are overpowering. For the control of mind, to gain the control, I think the role of Krishna is costless mercy and as well as Bhagavad Gita knowledge. The mind can control the senses. I think that is correct.
Yes.
By the grace of Krishna, we can control the senses through mind. Mind can control the senses by the
By Krishna's mercy. By Krishna's mercy, we can gain the intelligence by which we can control the mind.
That is mind.
Yeah.
Here, the role of Krishna comes. He can provide us the strength to control the right?
Because to control the mind, we need determination. But that determination comes from intelligence. So that's why we need to be intelligent. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Second thing, the today's sloka,
yes, Prabhu.
A perfect yogi identifies himself with all the beings around, and in both in distress and happiness, he thinks he identifies, and he himself, his soul, he thinks his soul is similar to other souls. He keeps his soul in all other souls. His other souls also like him in both distress and happiness. That is what I understood. Correct.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Krishna, yeah. That's why Dukkeshu Anudvigna Mana Sukeshu Vigata Spragaga Vitaraga Bayakrota Sitadir Muniruchadi. So one who is not disturbed in mind when there is distress and not elated when there is happiness, and who is free from attachment, fear and anger. So he is said to be a sage of steady mind. So that kind of status we will be able to elevate ourselves with the help of this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, no doubt.
Is also in our own position. He feels it is very impractical, very difficult to achieve this yoga. That is what
Krishna's mercy is there, anything is possible. Krishna is saying that it's Sulabha. Sulabha means it's very easy. If anyone thinks about me all the time, it's very easy. That's it. We have to develop that love, Prabhu. That's it. We should develop that love on Krishna, then it's very easy.
I want by constant connecting with Krishna ourselves, and by the Krishna's mercy and studying Bhagavad Gita, one becomes perfect yogi, and how he can know that he has become perfect yogi.
Yes, Prabhu.
How the person can understand he has become perfect yogi.
What did you ask, Prabhu? How the person?
How after connecting with Krishna by his mercy, by studying Bhagavad Gita, and always chanting Krishna mantra, how a person can understand that he has become a perfect yogi.
That actually with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, so when we follow everything, so we are not disturbed in mind at all. So when we are able to be happy all the time, so then we know that we are already connected with Krishna. So that way we won't be disturbed by anything. So nothing should that when yadate moha kalilam buddhir vetitarishadi tada gamtasi nirvedam shotavyasha shutasya. So whatever we have heard in the past, whatever we are going to hear in the future, nothing should be affecting us. So that way we know that we achieved perfect. So that means if we are not disturbed by any external events, so that means we have achieved yoga.
In the period of time, if we come to that state of mind, then we can think that we have achieved yoga.
Yes, Prabhu. That is correct.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Yes, it will all happen, Prabhu. This knowledge Bhagavad Gita knowledge will do all the magic in our life, no doubt, Prabhu. That's why this Bhagavad Gita knowledge is the key. We need to get this knowledge. Once we have the knowledge, yes, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Bala Reddy, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Bol, Prabhu. Today's class, Hare Bol. I understood. Hare Bol. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Ipsa Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for this class.
Thank you, Mataji. So today you understood everything, Mataji?
Now I understand. Little bit confusion, but try to understand properly.
Yes, over a period of time, all the confusion will be gone. Everything Krishna's mercy will understand it fully, Mother.
But you were taught, means you were in last chapter of Bhagavad Gita or sixth chapter of Bhagavad Gita, but I'm not studied the first chapter, so how can I understand?
Actually, what you can do right now, we are in the sixth chapter, correct? So all the previous lectures or recordings are available in YouTube. You can follow our YouTube like playlist is there. You can, when you have time, you can go through and other lectures. Mother, if you listen, you will understand. Yeah.
Okay, Guruji, I will do it.
Yeah, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can go to the playlist. Each chapter we have a playlist for each chapter, and then you can go through them. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Palaniyappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu, Palaniyappan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare.
I am just traveling, Guruji,
Yes, Prabhu.
on the way. So, anyway, I listen not 100%. Later, I will see the YouTube also.
YouTube, yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu, Pranam.
Really, my lecture today, wonderful start, in which you have beautifully explained the senses, mind, intellect, body, how to control it. Otherwise, if the intellect is not in control, controlling mind, the senses will control and our path will be somewhere else. Really, really wonderful
Yes.
way of learning from you. Thank you, Guruji, for your wonderful class. And I think in today's sloka, today's class, most of the devotees responded very positively
Yes.
about your analogy, the chariot, the body,
Yes.
the senses. Really, you are making your class very beautiful, attractive, and really worth hearing. Thank you, Guruji, for your wonderful class. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare Ram, Ram
Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Pranam.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji. It's a wonderful class.
Yes.
And basically the mind is in between. Mind is controlled by the senses and the mind is controlled by the intelligence. If the mind is controlled by the intelligence, then it is very good for the soul. And if it is mind is controlled by the senses, then it is bad for the soul. That is what the gist of that slogan.
Exactly.
That's correct,
Yes.
Guruji?
Exactly.
Correct,
Yes,
Guruji?
very much true. Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes,
That's
Guruji.
correct.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And the pictorial description is there in that Bhagavad Gita
Yeah,
as
but
it is. It's excellent. It's really
yes.
self-explanatory in that picture, Guruji. It's very
Yes,
good. And you have explained to us in a very nice manner today. All the doubt has been cleared in that
Yes,
slogas now. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much. And Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Prabhu,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Rama, Hare
And a few more devotees have joined in Delhi and
Yeah.
in my own apartment. And today I think they are listening and everything, but I'm not able to see in that thing. But
Yeah.
people are joining. And
That's very nice.
yes,
Very nice. They can
yes,
join
Guruji.
and YouTube also they can listen. And I think at some point of time you will have a big team of devotees in Dwaraka also. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Guru. In the Delhi group, I added, in fact, 2 to 3 names yesterday, and they are interested.
Very nice.
Yes, Guruji.
It's all going to increase, Prabhu, no doubt. Krishna's mercy, we are going to grow big and identify more devotees. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu. I'm not able to hear you, Prabhu. Mahendra Shukla, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Thanks, Pranam.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sunil Shivas, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Sunil Shivas, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Guruji, Pranam, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Rama. Manoranjan Sahu, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Manoranjan Sahu, Prabhu.
Krishna Guruji, I am on the way. Real nice discussion. I am way to college. Really, it's a nice class. And analogy you have made, this loka, very important to control. It is more attractive to control the mind. So this is the way. So very nicely you have presented, and all the devotees have expressed how they have understood, and very nicely by discourse we are getting more knowledge. Really, I am very grateful to you, Guruji. I am in the way, so you have to be more report. Gita only, so Gita only it elevate us to that state, as you told very nicely. There are no other means. So it is a part parcel of our life by which every inch we go or step. So Gita knowledge is very essential to regulate our life. Thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Satata Naman Naman.
Pranam. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I'm still not able to hear you, Prabhu. Maybe there is some problem. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan. Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.